New yarn, lad, new yarn. All right, this is how this is predatory driving. And when I tried to represent myself in court and got fucking axed. All right, 2006, I'm living down the block, down Redfern. The night before, I'd done a little something and I left a little something in a little something. And it was a heated situation, so I had to cruise, I had to leave it there. Anyway, went down the block, went to sleep, woke up. The house I was living in, all the boys used to come to the house, right? And it was like we all used to meet up before we'll go out searching and go out up and doing all whatever we used to do, all right? I woke up and I remembered my little thing that I left in my little thing, and I thought, fuck, lad, like, I gotta get this. Because if I don't get this, I'm in trouble, you know what I mean? And I said to any of the boys there, any of the boys that were in the house, I said, boys, who's got a car? Who's got a hottie? Like if any of the boys had a stolen car, all right? And one of the boys goes, fuck yeah, lad, I got one, you know what I mean? And I said to him, I specifically said to him, I go, lad, is it sweet? Or is it full red hot? Or is the car 8-swar? He goes, nah, lad, the car's sweet. Like, I parked it here, it's sweet. I go, all right, lad, like, give me the keys, I'll go get it. So anyway, he parked it here. That's why we're here. This is exactly where he parked the car. And so I walk from the block here. It's about 2 streets. We're in Waterloo now. And so I come up to this car. It's a shitbox, but it didn't matter what car it was. Like a Hyundai Elantra, just some absolute shitbox. But that didn't matter because it didn't need to be a beast. I just had to go get something, you know what I mean? So anyway, I get to the fucking car. Jump in the car, look around. Have a mad sus. No one's around. Jump in the car, start the car up. Can't see no one. I reverse out and I reverse to the back of these flats that we're at now. All right, showing these flats. Yeah, I reverse to the back of these flats. Yep. And fucking I get to the back street. The second that I pulled out the back lane, but I swear to God, I turned right on the street. There was about 10 cop cars flying at me. It was a full sting, like they were sitting there waiting for someone to jump back in the cop car. This cunt tells me the car's sweet. He knows who he is, the silly cunt. He tells me the car's sweet, but the car was getting watched like fuck, lad. So bang, I'm in a chase straight away. I'm flying, all right? I'm flying, I go to turn down the first street. I'm flying down in the street near Redfern. But I get boxed in. There is so many cop cars. I don't know what the cunts were doing in this car, but there was that many fucking cop cars, lad, I swear. They boxed me in, right? And I'm full boxed in. And I remember, bruh, I was fucking, they had me boxed in. They come the sides, the back, everywhere. And there was a lot of like natural traffic in front of me. There was only one exit that my car could fit through. But I was gone. I'm thinking, fuck this. Like, I'm not getting done here. I don't know what the cunts have done in this car. I'm not getting done here, you know what I mean? Plus, this is like 2006. So I was bad unky Jay. So if I get done, I'm going to start hanging my car now. I'm not getting done for nothing, lad. All right? I'm not getting done for nothing. So, bruh, there was one gap. Bruh. And there was a copper standing there. So it's like cop car. The only exit, there was a copper standing there on foot, and he was looking at me like fucking, like pulling on faces like get the fuck out like that. I thought, fuck this, bots, straight into him. He bounced off the bonnet. I seen his cunt land it, all right? Like he bounced off the bonnet, bang, bang, bang. He went flying in the air, but I seen him, it's like he landed it on his feet, you know, like with a stumble. Anyway, the cunt in court later on starts going, oh, he broke my leg, this and that. I know he's a lying cunt because I've seen him land it. But anyway, different story. So I've hooked it down the street, and now, bruh, all these coppers are chasing me, all right? Now I've just hit a copper. I'm flying down another street. I'm flying on the wrong side of the road because there's, on my side's all traffic. So I'm flying down the wrong side of the road, and I'm beeping because I don't want to hit no one, you know what I mean? So I'm beeping non-stop, beep, 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 to let all the people up ahead know, like, get the fuck out of my way, you know what I mean? And it's one dumb cunt on a motorbike. But I don't know if he was trying to be a sick cunt or whatever. Instead of moving, the cunt stops in the lane. And he's looking at me. Brother, I'm in a fucking hottie getting chased by 30, who knows how many cop cars now. There was 10 to start off with. And this cunt's sitting there on a motorbike like a sick cunt, and he looks at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Fair enough, what am I doing? But lad, it's the wrong time to be asking questions. So, what? Straight into him, lad. I'm sorry, but I drove straight into the cunt. He fucking done a front flip. He smashed my windscreen, all right? So it was hard to see out the windscreen. His bike went flying. He smashed the windscreen and he rolled off the top of my roof. It fell off the back of the car. Anyway, so I'm continuing now. Now I've hit 2 cunts. I'm fucking flying up, so I get near fucking Cleveland Street. I'm boxed in traffic again. So the only way to, if I'm boxed in now, lad, there is galore behind me. Galore, lad, galore. So I've jumped on this fucking footpath, all right? And I've taken the corner to turn onto Cleveland Street on the footpath. I'm up on the footpath, bro, because I've got to get away, you know what I mean? And so this cunt's diving off the footpath, you know what I mean? This shit was heavy, because like Grand Theft Auto. Anyway, it wasn't supposed to go like that, but... So I've flown up, and I've flown up into the fucking... I've turned right. I had to wait, bro. When I turned left on that fucking street, when I turned left, lad, bro, I come up the street, and I come to another group of... cars, like traffic. I come to another block of traffic, and bruh, this time I was stuck behind the traffic, and I looked behind me. I swear to God, it was like, all I remember was the noise, lad. You know when you're at like a fucking football game and you hear that noise, like a crowd, and they're like, ah, like that fucking crowd noise? There were so many cunts on foot behind me. It was, they were gonna rip me limb from limb. They were dead set gonna rip me limb from limb. And I looked into my fucking revision mirror, and I just seen cunts, all cunts running up the road. I swear to God, like fucking like that, lad. You know, like Happy Gilmore, you know that last scene of Happy Gilmore where Shooter McGavin's running and they're all fucking chasing him like they're gonna kill him, and bro, that's how it was. I was about to get killed. All right, so there's civilians, there's everything. They're thinking like, get this cunt like I'm a terrorist, you know? And so I think, fuck this. I've gone on the footpath again. I've hooked it right. And I swear to God, bro, this is the funniest thing. I've gone up, and so I'm thinking in my head, as soon as I'm out of sight from these Unji guys, I'm jumping out the car. I've got to ditch this car. I'm in a shit box in the inner city, and these cunts are about to get a fucking chopper. So I've got to ditch this car. So as soon as I'm out of sight, I got up the street, across the road from Northcott Flats. There's little houses there, the Pottery, bro, and I ghosted my car. Ghosted means like, I'm flying, I just jumped out and rolled. I just jumped out, bro. The car was going like 40 k's an hour. I just jumped out and rolled, bro. I was like adrenaline, you know? And bro, the funny thing is, one of the boys that I know, lad, one of the boys, he was standing right there, and fucking the car almost hit him, lad. So I fucking rolled, I've got up, lad, bang, bang, I've got up, like all fucking clothes are shredded now. And this cunt's looked at me, he was a bit younger than me back then, but you know, he's fucking looked at me like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He thought I'm trying to kill him, this cunt. And fucking, but so he started running. This cunt, he's running, he's thinking I'm trying to kill him. And I'm running behind him, like we're running through the flats, all right? And he's going, bro, what the fuck are you doing, lad? And I'm going, bro, I'm getting chased. And have you got any houses? And he's going, nah, lad, no houses to go to. And so as we're sprinting, I'm like, laters, bro. And he's ran that way, I've turned left. So I've cut through this park. Now I can hear sirens everywhere. Sirens everywhere. And, right, like, so I'm shredded clothes. My clothes are shredded. I look like a sus cunt. It's probably a stupid idea, but in the moment, you boys will know when you're getting chased, you'll know, you start ripping your clothes off. Yeah, true, Johnny. How many times you fucking, when you're getting chased, you rip clothes off because you just want different scrippies, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And fucking, so I started ripping my clothes off, bro. So next thing I ended up just in boxer shorts. I've ripped off my pants, I've ripped off my shirt. I'm running through boxer shorts. Like that's any better. It's probably more red hot. But anyway, stupid mind. So I've gone, I've hit it, went through a couple lanes, and I've jumped into this backyard. I jumped into this backyard, and I just fell out. It was like a high fence. I fell into the backyard, and I looked, I could see in the house, no one was there. And I wanted to get in the house to hide. So I end up just having to get under a tarp, like a barbecue tarp. I end up just getting under a barbecue tarp and just going to sleep. I just went to sleep, lad. And I fell asleep, my heart's bang, 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 bang. And I fell asleep. Lad, I woke up like, I don't know how much later, but it was nighttime. I woke up and I looked, and I'm still under this tarp, full sweating, lad. This is the worst thing. So I've looked, I've taken a peek, there's no more sirens. This is hours later. I don't know how long exactly, but hours later. I've looked into I'm in this backyard of this little inner city house. The courtyards are small, like this area here. And I'm in the middle of it, under a fucking tarp. And I look, and I can see into the back of their house, and there's a full family there. There's a mum, a dad, and 2 kids sitting in front of a TV, sort of facing the backyard, but like off to the corner. And I'm like, bro, no, can you please go? Because I want to leave. These cunts wouldn't go. So after like 10 minutes, I just fuck these, they must have freaked, bro. I feel bad. I just jumped out of the tarp, boom, hit the fence. 1 second, I was gone like the flash. And I still laughed at his dad. Imagine what them cunts are thinking, bro. They're kicking back watching TV and his half naked cunt just pops out from under a tarp. But anyway, so I've gone, bro. I've hit the fucking legs. End up catching a taxi back to Willow.